Hi, hope you're learning well. So today's video we will talk about topic called Terraform. So if we talk about the use case of Terraform is very versatile. Let's talk about some use cases. So it can use infrastructure automation and management. Mainly if we talk about creating and manage your VM instance storage, if you want to create a bucket, you want to do networking or database related work. So it comes under infrastructure automation management. The second is use case is what multiple environment deployment. So it's easily set up deployment, testing production environment with same configuration. So you can avoid configuration drifty by ensuring consistency across all the environments. The next use case is a CI/CD pipeline integration. So you can integrate a Terraform with CI/CD pipelines. Mainly this good for DevOps, Jenkins, GitHub, Action, GitLab, CI. Your all the automated infrastructure which you are provisioning and updates, which enables blue, green deployment and canary releases. So the four and very important cost optimization and governance. So the governance is the part where we define and enforce resource quotas using the IAM policies, which is budget friendly constraint using Terraform. It also prevents over provisioning and ensure efficient resource allocation. The next one is the disaster recovery and the backup. So it stores Terraform configuration in version control to quickly restore infrastructure in case of failure. Also, it can automate failover strategy for high availability. And the last one is what hybrid and multi-cloud deployment. It manages your infrastructure across GCP and other cloud provider using single Terraform configuration. So let's learn how to use Terraform on your GCP platform, on what all the work you have done before. Let's use this. The more important thing is that you have to install the Terraform on your local machine. If you're using the Windows or Mac, you have to install, and then you have to the two other tool is your Visual Studio that you have to install on this. So we will discuss about these tools, about the installation, and then we will implement this tool in your GCP configuration, and we will do the instance creation, bucket creation using Terraform. Let's see. So let's do the practical for Terraform. So in this uh, video, we will talk about how to install the Terraform, and using a Terraform, how to create a bucket and delete the bucket. So the first step, you have to create the instance from your computer engine. Then the second step is all about you have to open SSH and you have to install the Terraform. The third step, you have to create a service account using IAM. The fourth step, you have to create the file. So there are multiple files we have to create and we have to pass the code. So this is all the multiple steps that we have to do it. So let's start. So very important, you should have a account for this. And as the first step, we talk compute engine. You have to create a bucket, an instance, a normal instance with basic configuration. I will just go. Let be the disk operating system same. And here you have instance created. So here your instance is ready. Now you have to go to SSH. All right, so your instance is ready, and now inside the instance SSH, you have to install your Terraform. Currently, there's no Terraform is there under this instance. So a simple step, I run the command on the chat on your SSH, and let's say it will take some time. Make it large. Okay, and so this is the command I have already done. Then let me see the file. So this is the some step that we have to run to install the TerraGen inside your instance. So the command first you have to run sudo apt-get update install unzip. Let me run this. So okay, this is the done. So this is the command. Once you open the SSH, you have to run the first command. Let me type it. So maintain the same sequence. I have tested, so some commands have already executed, but if you're doing the first time, then follow the sequence. All right, so the second command is this. I have already executed this. Then I will install Terraform. So installing the your Terraform or your instance using on SSH, run this command to install the zip file. So this is the step that you have to run from SSH. The first command you have to update and install your zip package. Then you have to download the zip file of your Terraform. Then you will run this command to unzip, and then the fourth command you have to move this file Terraform into your bin directory. So I have already run these two commands on my shell. Let me show you. This is the third. I have to unzip this, so I will just type ls, and you see that already this has been downloaded. So what I will do, I will simply, so this is the command. I will just copy and paste. Okay, so should go smoothly. And see, let me run this and check. Yes, this file has been unzipped, and then you have to simply move this file to user local bin. So let me run this. Use sudo mv, and the file name is Terraform, where you have to move. The destination is your user local. All right, so this file has been moved. I will just go and cross check the file is there or not. Look bin, you can see the file is available. All right, so to just cross check if, or to validate the Terraform is working fine, so you have to write Terraform hyphen version v1 6.0. Currently you can use the 8 version also. So now your uh, your Terraform has been installed on your SSH on your instance. 4 small steps. Now what you have to do it, the next step, you have to go and create a, it's called IAM, so service account. So I will go IAM, and I will create a service account. So create a service account, Terraform. I just give the name Terraform. Let's continue, and you have to pass this. Let's make the owner access. Click on continue, and the service account is ready for this. I'm creating this for Terraform. So Terraform is there. Now you have to create the keys. Get this key in JSON format as regular we used to do. And this is what my JSON. You have to just open this. Let me just. Okay, I'll just put this file on my machine somewhere on desktop. So when you'll open this JSON file, it will open like this. It is in JSON format. So what you have to do, you have to get this. Okay, let me minimize this right now. So once this JSON file is created, now what you have to go back to your shell SSH, and then you have to write the command. So I will create a one directory mkdir and Terraform. Just user defined storage. Let get inside the directory. Okay. Now inside this directory, you have to create a one file, key.json. So I will open this file and nano key.json. Okay. And what you have to do, it's simple. What the file, the JSON file, right? You have to just copy and paste. Okay, nothing else. You have to do it. So make sure that with your project ID and everything, it will come if you are creating from the same account. But if you're using a different account, it is recommended use the same JSON which project you're working. All right, so now control save and control next. You can come out to just cross check the file is ready or not. Yes, you can see. So this is the first file you have just created. Okay, now you have to create one more file. Uh, okay, so this file, demo file, you have to just create this file. Let's say this file is created, demo file you can see. And now create one more file. So this file, I will type it nano. Okay, dear. Right. So what I supposed to this inside this file, I will pass the details of the Terraform, the version and all the details. Okay, and I will pass the our project ID, your credential. Credential is nothing, your key JSON, right, which you have created, and the reason. So let me pass this all the information. So this is the command. I'm just showing it to you. Terraform, required providers, Google source. This is where you have details for your install and download this web version is greater than 4.60, and make sure that what do you have the project ID, you make sure that you change this. Okay, so what is my project ID? Let me just get this. So my project ID, I will just, you know how to get the project ID, and just pass the project ID. Okay, and this detail you have to just copy and paste it inside your shell. So make sure that your my JSON file name is key, right? So I pass this key.json US Central where I have created the instance. Okay, the project ID where my instance running. So there's all the information which I have in my instance I have passed. If you have some different details about the reason about your file name, so you have to make the changes. Okay, so let me save this, control X, and again, yeah, it's working fine. So this is what second part, and now I will pass the final information to create the bucket. So again, I will create a one file name, main dot tf. The file extension is tf, and you see that inside this you have to pass the info. So this is the bucket details, right? Resource Google storage bucket demo. Name of the bucket, you can define the bucket name. Okay, I have given the bucket name demo bucket 4453. Location, I have defined this. Okay, Google, the demo file. What are the file I have created? You remember that I have created different files. So what file I have put it in. Pass the same. If you have a different file, just make sure to change it. Okay, so now this complete detail I will pass inside the shell. Let me save this file, come out from this to just cross check main df. Yeah, it's working fine. So now we are good. Okay, to create the bucket using Terraform, so you have to pass simple command Terraform in it. Okay, right now if this command runs successfully, then you have to run the next command, validate. Okay, this configuration is valid. It will check the configuration, and if all good, then you have to just pass plan, Terraform plan, right? So it used to select the provider, generate the following execution plan, which we have passed, and then the final command is what? Apply. Terraform apply. It will ask you enter value, so print yes. Do you want to perform this action? Terraform will perform action described above. Yes. So let me, okay, we'll Google them. Internal log invalid with Google bucket. So this is error 400 unknown project ID. So what project ID? I have to just check. First, okay, the ID looks pretty good. Okay, let me go to the bucket and let's open the bucket and see, is that bucket created? I guess if it is an error, no, it's not created, then I have to go and check what is the problem with this ID. You can see that there's the project 58. So did I pass something wrong? Everything looks good. Okay, so what I will do, I will go and change this. So the file is your nano providers.tf, where I pass my project ID, nano providers.tf. So I will just try once again. Looks good. And this time, okay, it's worked fine. Okay, so I guess the command was the project ID was some issue. I just retype, and things were working pretty fine. Let me go to the cloud storage, and let's see the bucket. I will refresh. Yeah, your bucket is ready. Simple. All right, and if you want to delete the bucket, it's simple. You have to run the command Terraform. You can see the commands are there. Destroy. Okay, so I have to type this. Yes, destroy, not destroyed. Yeah, so it will delete your bucket. Yes, it's done. So here we have. So simple, easy step, and a different approach to manage your cloud infra, automating um, using Terraform.
So here we have seen that how you can create an instance using the Terraform, how you can create a bucket using a Terraform. We'll see some more use case with more hands-on on Terraform. Stay tuned with us. Thank you. Hey, don't forget to download our app for access to free courses and interactive quizzes. Stay connected with us on social media for updates and free content. See you next time. Happy learning.